Alright, guys, I'm back here with another chapter in Psalms. We're in Psalms chapter 62, where our header reads, "Placing all hope in God. Knowing that God is in control allows us to wait patiently for Him to rescue us. True relief does not come when the problem is resolved because more problems are on the way. True relief comes from an enduring hope in God's ultimate salvation. Only then will all trials be resolved." I'm not gonna lie, this is like the epitome of my struggles currently, so I'm really excited to read this passage today because sometimes my desire for relief of an issue, I'm kind of missing out on the blessings that God has in store for me because I just want a shortcut to the solution, and I'm kind of missing the whole point. And I understand that. Even in my current storms and frustrations, I understand that. But my frustrations just seem to get the best of me sometimes, to where it fogs my, not only my actual sight, but my insight into what is happening around me. And I know that all things work out for my good and for His glory. And sometimes I just need, not even sometimes, most of the time, I just need to simply be still and allow Him to rescue me. Whether it's on my time, which it almost never is, which is the frustrating part for me, or whether it is. And it's just, I just need to constantly be in just a humble state of prayer and thankfulness so that He can rescue me. And then that way, it doesn't matter what problems come my way. I'm just simply in this state of just, we'll go ahead and say ignorant bliss, for lack of a better term, because that's kind of the sweet spot. I don't need to know how I'm being rescued. Just know and have faith and confidence that I am. And so with that, I'll get right into 62, guys. Psalm 62, that is. "I wait quietly before God, for my victory comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will never be shaken. So many enemies against one man, all of them trying to kill me. To them, I'm just a broken down wall or a tottering fence. They plan to topple me from my high position. They delight in telling lies about me. They praise me to my face, but curse me in their hearts. Let all that I am wait quietly before God, for my hope is in Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress where I will not be shaken. My victory and honor come from God alone. He is my refuge, a rock where no enemy can reach me. O my people, trust in Him at all times. Pour out your heart to Him, for God is our refuge. Common people are as worthless as a puff of wind, and the powerful are not what they appear to be. If you weigh them on the scales, together they are lighter than a breath of air. Don't make your living by extortion or put your hope in stealing. And if your wealth increases, don't make it the center of your life. God has spoken plainly, and I have heard it many times. Power, O God, belongs to you. Unfailing love, O Lord, is yours. Surely you repay all people according to what they have done." Yeah, that one. This is the passage that I'm living right now. I feel like I'm on the verge of a big change in my life, something great that I can't even fathom. And I can't help but think I'm in my own way all the time because I'm just not in the state where He wants me to, because He keeps sending the same trials and I keep failing. And I'm currently like a state of mind to where I know where I'm at. And I know that I just simply need to be still and trust, and it'll be okay. I'm going to reach out in prayer first, and I'm going to allow Him to move things instead of me moving things. Because I think that when I move things, I'm simply treading water and patching holes in a boat, while He could stop the water from coming in, turn the tides, change the wind, all those things that completely change your trajectory. Instead of just sitting there treading water or patching holes in a boat that's sinking, He can completely change the environment. And so that's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future, is working on this. And honestly, I'm going to have to write down Psalm 62 because this is another one that currently where I sit and just what the happenstance and circumstances of my life right now. Psalm 62 really, really, really means a lot to me right now. And I didn't know that it would. But that waiting quietly, I wait quietly before God, for my victory comes from Him. I can't help but when I get in trouble, there's people in my life that I've been blessed to have that I think sometimes I call upon them because I have such faith in them before I allow God to do what He has planned. And I think that while that is such a blessing to have that in my life, sometimes my priority of other relationships or a hope for better finances, all these things, they just cloud my, I don't want to say judgment, but sometimes that's the case. They mess with the priority of my decision making in ways that I don't understand. And so I need to make sure that I am prioritizing God so that He can fix everything else. And so with that, Psalm 62 officially has a special place in my heart. I'm probably going to read this one quite a bit over the next couple days, probably the next couple weeks, maybe over the entire summer. As some of you guys know, I'm a teacher, and so I'll have some time to reflect on this. And Psalm 62 is where I am currently at, guys. On that note, have a good night. God bless. I love you. Jesus loves you. And tomorrow we'll read chapter 63 of Psalms, where it reads, "A desire for God's presence, provision, and protection, no matter where we are. Our desire should be for God, because only He satisfies fully." And on that note, have a good night and God bless, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.